On today's Tuesday Talk, we are answering a question from a viewer about how we find those hidden gems while traveling. But first, quick announcement. Today is the last day to get our course, How to Plan Your Epic RV Adventure, on sale. The sale ends at midnight tonight. So if you are at all interested in learning how to plan your own epic RV adventure, whether that be a weekend trip or full-time RVing, Google Maps, finding great camping spots, finding hidden gems, which we'll talk about a little bit here, anything like that, planning a safe driving route, make sure to go and check out the course and buy it while it's still on sale.
You don't want your trip to be crappy.
No one wants that.
You want it to be nice.
It's amazing how many messages I see in Facebook groups talking about not having planned correctly and things going wrong and trips being awful, and I always feel so bad. But
if they only took the course. if you're on the fence, now's the time.
Yeah, because it's on sale, and it saves you like a night or two of camping. So that's how much you save in getting it on sale. Okay, let's answer this question.
How do you find the gems?
So the actual question.
I'm just going to sit here and polish my shades because I have nothing to add to this conversation.
So here's the actual question. One thing I like about your channel is that you find the hidden gems mostly eschewing the mega tourist traps. Though this year we were doing a little bit more of the mega tourist traps, but that must make mapping your trip more challenging. Any insider secrets on finding the road less traveled? Yes. Lots of planning. The big thing is to know who you're planning for. We like to say that RVing is a choose your own adventure kind of vacation, right?
Fair enough.
What we do is not what you might want to do when you RV. Where we go might not be where you want to go. We tend to prefer places with more land, more open, which means more boondocking, which not everybody likes to do.
It's not everyone's cup of Earl Grey.
Yes, we prefer state parks over resort campgrounds in general because they're cheaper and we tend to get slightly bigger spots and they tend to be in good locations.
Did you like the tea reference?
It was very nice, though I don't like Earl Grey.
Earl Grey? It's not the chamomile.
I don't like chamomile either.
It's not the English breakfast.
Yeah.
Wow.
But how do we
I expected that to go way better. How
do we find those actual places we go and see? Well, what are our hobbies? This guy. Anybody guess?
Drinking. Oh, I mean, photography.
Photography would be number one, or videography. And number two would probably be ice cream, followed by beer. Would you agree with that? Or would the beer and the ice cream be kind of tied?
It depends on the day.
Yeah.
Depends on how hot it is.
When I'm
on a day like today, ice cream.
Yeah. When I'm researching, what I do is I go and try to find the coolest places to photograph in different states, or the best ice cream in the state of Michigan, or the best breweries in a certain town. And I put all of those things into one of my Google planning maps, which we have a video that explains how to set one of those up, and we go into depth, lots and lots of depth in the course.
We go deep.
We go very deep on that because it's so useful. I have so many Google Maps, it's crazy. But anyway, I do that and I find all these places that Steve would love, and then I go in and fill in for me. I find amazing hikes that I want to do, waterfalls in particular, because I'm a huge water fan. I look for really cool restaurants or places I can find gluten-free goodies, because that can be a little bit difficult for me. And farmers markets, because I'm a huge fan of farmers markets. And so those are just some of the things, some of our hobbies that I will go in and search beforehand and just fill in a Google map full of these places. And then when we go to try and figure out where we want to go, I have all of these things that sound awesome to us to choose between. And then I just have to figure out how to make a route to hit as many of them as possible. So that's pretty much how I planned this year on the East Coast. Like, you may have noticed Cedar Point was a stop and Hershey Park was a stop. That was totally for this guy, right? Pay some attention.
That's right. That's right.
What did I say?
You said something about Cedar Point.
Yes.
That's where I started to tune back in, because those roller coasters were fantastic.
Yes. So that's really how we decide where to go and how we find our hidden gems, is we know what works for us. If you like museums, if you like battlefields, if you like festivals, if you like whatever you like.
Drinking
look for those things for you. Plan. Just keep your eyes open for the best of the best wherever you're going, and make your route based on that instead of being based on something more traditional like I'm going to go see this national park, which we still do, but there's a lot of extra things along the way that make up our routes.
And national parks are crowded.
They can be very crowded.
They are crowded.
Yeah, which is why we've never actually stayed in a national park. For anyone who's watched this, you may have seen that. We tend to find boondocking outside of them, but... Anyway, hopefully that answered your question. If you want to learn more about how to plan epic RV adventures, make sure to check out the course because it's still on sale until midnight tonight. If you have a question for a future Tuesday talk, please leave that in the comments below. And we'll see you next time. Share this video. Share this video if you think it's useful.
I feel like I added nothing to this conversation.
I think the next Tuesday talk will have to be all Steve's.
I think my shades are more polished though. There's no more fingerprints.
Well, that's good. Okay, we will see you guys next time. Bye. Is it funny because it was both the start of the course